Let me redo the intro because the last one I don't think I explained enough, right? So this video is basically for me, right? I need a new hobby. I like video editing, so I thought, you know what, why not? Why not edit something that I'm just doing in my background casually anyway, playing Minecraft. So let's just do a video on that, do an episode, maybe a two here and there, and just see how it goes, right? Just waste some time in the afternoons. That's all I want to do really. And because I'm getting back into Minecraft and I am picking it back up again and building stuff, and I have like one world which I use over and over again, and I've been using it for years, since about 2017, 2018, and essentially I am a chronic start something, don't finish. It is terrible. Every single project I've ever done, I start and don't finish. And this was the video to, like, you know how when people say put pen to paper, this is the put pen to paper video, which is going to kick my ass in the gear and hopefully get me to finish a project and do some more stuff. So I don't know why, but I feel like recording a video of it, like going over my world, like documenting it, and just stating everything that happens and just laying everything out, I feel like that will not only recap me so I can play the game again, but it also, kind of embarrassed me into finishing a project, I think. Now, I don't have to finish it soon. I don't have to finish it ever, but just I might as well have some direction rather than start more things than finish it. And I never finish it, sorry. So I am still using 1.19, and I do explain it in the video, but essentially I was staying on 1.16 or 17 for ages, then somehow I accidentally updated and then played and I didn't realise. So I'm now staying in 1.19. I think I was on 1.9.0 or 0.1, whatever it was, and I just went to 3 recently. I don't want to go to 1.20 because I've not finished my villager builder, and I don't like how villagers are right now. I know they're harder and I know it's easier right now, but I just don't like it. I think I'm waiting for a better system, and there's nothing in 20.1 21 or whatever that I need, so I literally don't care. I'm barely even using stuff on 1.17, so it's all good. And then the last thing I want to preface is, I do explain it towards the end, but the reason why I always mention everything is legit in this world is because my original world that I played when I first was learning the game and I didn't know what to do, and all that sort of, when I was basically learning the game, right, when it was patch 1.14, I did cheat a lot, and my mates used to fucking take the piss. When I was at uni, people used to rinse me for it, and I'm like, guys, I'm learning, I'm trying to figure stuff out, like, and figuring it all out in survival is difficult. And so whenever I talk about or show my Minecraft stuff, they used to go, "Oh, you do that legit." So that's why I harp on about it a little bit in the video. Even to Alice, I have to mention it because she's like, "Oh, is that legit?" Because she used to play on the world too. So that's it. Let's just roll. Let's go. Come on. Right. So this is my Minecraft world, and I have a chronic problem of not completing anything, and this world has been going for many years. I think I started in 2018 with my girlfriend, and we had a house here which I've just demolished most of it, and we have a farm and all this shit, and I wanted to do a big base, a big massive base, and then I moved everything and moved most stuff out, but then I never finished off the bits I did here. And I never finished off my trading hall over here, or basically anything. So I feel like I need to record it, right? And I need to just like basically explain everything I have in my world, everything I've done legitimately, and like how like massive of a world this is for somebody who can't complete anything. I like do farms in whatever the version I have installed, and at the time and just never actually finish anything, which is so bad. It's so ADHD, right? So we have a villager place which is abandoned because I massacred them all. I had a sheep farm, if you couldn't tell, here, but I moved it. I have a zombie spawner, and obviously a sugarcane farm, and this was a melon farm, which I abandoned, and I've also got just like a random cat. Is this where's there is a there? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I've destroyed that as well. So yeah, zombie spawner, which I used early, which then they would come up here. They'd get water pulled up here. Oh, I've clogged it. And then they would fall down, and then you could go down there and farm them. And there's the entrance to it. And then obviously got the XP farm, which I'm pretty sure I've gutted, and there's nothing left. I'm not even sure. I'll come back for the rest of the like the blocks later, but I don't really need to. I mean, I guess I could leave it there. It's quite. I think it's a good like a good graveyard and a good history of what's going on. But I think if I actually record this, and I feel like I need to like just get it out there to force myself to finish a project for once, rather than just having everything half finished. So yeah, this is the trading hall. I destroyed it because I found a better version, essentially. And this is like back in 2018 when I probably 2017 actually, when I really got into Minecraft. I learned everything I needed to know, like trying to learn redstone, trying to learn everything, and basically just decided to just do farms non-stop. So then let's go over to where my new base is, and I'll show you how silly this how silly everything gets. Alright, so first things first, back at the house. Let's go through the nether portal. Just like I feel like I always need something to do, and like some big project where I can just mess around and just do stuff for hours upon hours and hours. Like most of these projects I've put hundreds of hours in, and now you're thinking, oh, random gold blocks just left there. That doesn't seem legitimate. Like I have infinite gold blocks because of the farm, so it really doesn't matter. Like this was my first piglin farm. Like, oh, I still have shulker bots just chilling here. I need to collect those. But this was like a like the turtle eggs were in the middle, and then there was platforms of magma cubes, magma blocks or whatever. Oh, so this is where all my gold's gone. Like literally, I have so much gold, it doesn't matter. And yeah, they're just trapdoors, glass, and then the eggs. I think I collected all the eggs. I'm not sure, but I don't really need them because the other farm is just way better. And then I have this ice road which never finished. This was meant to be a big structure, like connecting everything together, but it just never manifested. Like you can even see the original road that I paved go into the spot where I wanted my base to be. So yeah, we'll just shoot over here because this was essentially where my base is. And yeah, as you can see, none of this was ever finished. Like I have a test world where I do these like elaborate stuff and then never actually do it. So it's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. So this is my portal, my main portal to my base. It's got the prismarine to remind me. Right, let's scrap that and do that again, right? So this is my portal. I'm not going to cut it when we go through because I feel like it's so... This place, like, as somebody who just recently learned Minecraft in the sense of things and doesn't always do it, my base is so stupid, but I had an idea and it just So this one, it makes sense why I never finished, right? But you'll see just like how silly it is. So, welcome to Mega Base, Ashley. This is I found a design online for a pyramid, like a temple, and then I copied it and swapped all the blocks out for Prismarine and kind of like redesigned it a little bit myself, just for the block palette essentially. But everything's the exact same as the original video on YouTube. But all this is legitimately placed. Absolutely honker of a base. It is just not finished. This took me, I don't even want to count how many hours this took me. Like, I wish I did. I didn't start recording any of my stuff until after this was all complete. But it is just a bit ridiculous. And the sort of the idea for the base, right, is I wanted to have a massive area where I could have everything in my base, and then have like portals, like from here, portals going off to, and then like a highway to all the builds I did, or all the farms, I guess. So then in here, obviously not complete. But yeah, how many hours did this take me? I'm trying to even fathom this. Like, just the stairs alone, because like obviously you can find out why stairs are a bad idea. Like, visual glitches everywhere, it's rubbish. Not a good idea. Should use blocks, but I already placed 90% of the pyramid before I figured that out. So yeah, so just these bits took, because you have to always stand on the stage, you have to accurately align it, and then you have to like crouch. So what I did was I'd like crouch and just go along, and it took me probably like 100 hours, I'd say. Who knows, to be honest. Like, I think it probably took longer than my Pokemon challenge, that I did, and that was like 60-70 hours. Yeah, so I would say like closer to 200-300 hours to do all of this and these bits. And I don't know if I'm one block off, but it doesn't line up with the video properly, even though I counted it and triple counted it and triple checked. But whatever. But yeah, the idea for this whole thing was to have, like, yeah, look how ridiculously big this is. This is just stupid. I don't know. I have no idea what's wrong with me. But essentially, starting like here and coming out and all around in kind of a square shape, there's meant to be a giant auto sorter using like redstone, and I did make it. Which was also crazy, like a massive crazy project, and I made it and it didn't work. I even contacted the guy who put the video on YouTube. He couldn't help me. He's like, no man, you're doing it exactly how you should. It should just work. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I gave up, scrapped it, and now the base is kind of abandoned, other than the tons of chests and redstone. But like, I wonder if there's any remnants of it left, because I tore it down and redid it about 60 times. But I had a shulker box unloader here, which then towered up into the sky. Actually, I do have pictures. I probably can get some of my screenshot folder up and show you all the madness that was just going here. It was like absolutely massive, super complex redstone machine, and I was really proud that I was able to get it like working. But then it would, yeah, it just would stop. The auto sorted would stop, and it was just frustrating. So now I'm gonna have to have a traditional sorting system at some point and divvy it up. But yeah, it's gonna stay abandoned for another 10. Well, how many years have I been playing this now? Over 5 years. So the 5 years is just gonna stay like this. Like this world has been. I've played it while unemployed and during COVID and all sorts of stuff. It's just gonna be a mainstay, I think. Got a new computer, everything. But yeah, that's the plan, and I'll have different rooms and I'll figure something out for it. So I've now just started working on the second face. Finally. And this is actually, I'm going to do all 4 faces for sure, because that way, this is meant to be like a I shouldn't even show you that. This is meant to be a multi-mega project all rolled into one, where I have all these 4 faces with gold, emerald, diamond, and copper. Now copper, because this world predates copper. And I will do that, and I'll have the nether portals on each side. But the whole point of it is, that's a mushroom island. It's meant to be a medieval village with like all that sort of stuff. Another abandoned project, which, how many hours did it take me to do all of all the grass? Too many hours just AFK doing that, watching videos on the side. I don't even know what I was doing. Like, there's so much time in my life I wasted doing this. It's not even like, oh yeah, like you did it over a year. Like, I did do it over years, but maybe this was another unemployed project like that one, because COVID really done me dirty by shutting down the restaurant industry. So yeah, I think I just did this. And then what was amazing though, and the best thing, like I felt like a gift from God, is, so I got this, and the reason I did it is because there's a massive mushroom island. There's also tons of underwater temples, so I can potentially do something with that. There's like 4 scattered around this island. It looks fucking sick. And I always planned this, obviously before the lighting changes update, I was always planning to have this as a villager trader place. Like, have an actual villager trade to someone else, but somewhere else, but this would be just like the aesthetic one. But it turns out there's a an end portal here, which is also sick. So I could do something with that. So I sometimes, if I'm here, I just fly in, and I might do like a speed thing. I know it's not really convenient, but so that's cool. And then just got dumped over here is obviously all the dirt I was using for this. Like a little setup with all my, like, I've just got fucking loot everywhere, right? And then all the walls. So I think I was planning to have, oh no, maybe that's for the houses, to the roofs and stuff. I don't know, man. I've 400 ideas just floating around. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, start it. Oh, do the grind, the boring bit, which I can't do this anymore. Like, my mental health is not bad. I have good mental health. You know how difficult this level of grind will be now that I'm not a bit messed up, like, or stressing, I should say. Anyway, okay, so the next project I'm going to show you is, we'll just fly to it because it's close, is my farming area, which I don't like the idea anymore because it's a bit laggy. I mean, this is complete. This works. This is, oh my god, listen, the amount of grinding. This is one of the latest things I ever built. This is like after I tried to do redstone and stuff. But this is fine. This works. This is obviously not the best. I don't even know if it works in 1.19 anymore. It's meant to be, I think I was using 1.16 for ages. I accidentally updated, so all my things could be broken, honestly. I'm not even sure. I'm still in 1.19 now. But this works, it's fine. I hollowed this out, legit, with sponges and sand. This also took a absolute enormous amount of time, when I should have been doing this. You know what? This one, I remember this one being like during COVID, and I was like, damn, I should be applying for jobs. And instead I was doing this. What a fucking waste of time. But yes, this place I'm actually kind of proud of, even though I don't think it's that efficient and it could be better, and I'd prefer to do everything further away. We've got my iron farm that's been, God, I don't even know what patch this was, like 115? 115 or something. And for some reason they keep landing outside, which annoys me, but this works for ages. I've pretty much got unlimited iron. Definitely need to update it or change it, but that's okay. I'm still good for now. I've got enough iron to last me a long time, so that'll do. Got the kelp farm, which I don't think is the most efficient source. Like I did all of this. Made the fly machine. Thought it was all cool. All nice. But it's not the most efficient thing in the world. Obviously got the sugar cane for rockets and stuff. That's great. Again, not the most efficient thing in the world. I think I need to double this up in a next to somewhere, so I can have, like when I'm doing something else, it's just ticking away, but it is what it is. I've got the auto farm, which was a whole crazy thing in itself. Like the villager traders over here, getting them in here was an absolute nightmare. They don't farm, they don't mess around, sometimes they die. Just literally dealing with this, and then it stops working patch to patch. So I'm pretty sure the patch after I built this, it just broke. So that was annoying. Got my TNT duping tree farm, which was amazing. It eats bone meal like mad, but yeah, so one day the TNT just detonated and it's completely broken now, so I have to redo the whole thing, but it is quite complicated, so I'm not looking forward to that at all. So long story short, I don't need to go through every single one of these. The idea for this whole area was have all these farming stuff that will lag out of the game over here, away from anything nice that I want to make. Then do something nice with this village maybe. But like, the problem is, not only is it inconvenient and ugly over here, it's just, it's just rubbish. Like I should have done something nice, spread them out further, or do something nice around it, which I feel more confident doing now, because this is obviously, I was a noob and I had no idea what I was doing. But this place is quite a eyesore. I mean, this is quite nice, I like this place, but it is just I need a farm for something. Stick it here. Oh my god, this monstrosity of a where did I put the entrance in? Oh yeah, this thing here, just, man, I feel like it never works as efficient as you see on the YouTube videos. It's quite annoying, but I am proud of myself, because this is, I mean, it looks professional, you know. It looks like I know what I'm doing, rather than copying a video and copying another video, slapping it all together. Now I want to take you to my favourite place, only because this was an unfinished project. This is what started this whole thing, right? I got so annoyed that this was an unfinished project. I hope I took a screenshot before and I'll pop it up on the screen, but my god, this place was hideous, ugly, falling apart. And this was like coming around here, like all of this is for villagers, because this is my village trading hall. So I finally finished it, but I went and got the bricks. You can see over there that I was doing the farming of the trees. Obviously, the reason why I go on about everything being legit so much is, in my first world, I did cheat some stuff, and then ever since then, people have been just like, "Oh, you're doing it legit, you're doing it legit." It was just because I didn't know the game, so I cheated and stuff. But whatever, anyway. So this place is again not finished. It's meant to be like a compound here. It's meant to be like my base is a prismarine. This is meant to be like a nether prison, and that's the kind of idea. And we have all our boys here. It's the classic what's his name, logical geek boy design. Like, we got our chappie in there with a nice diamond sword, and yeah, to get all their prices low. And I've named all of them with what they are. So I have one of every single one. This also took me absolutely years to do, man. But this one was fun though. This was like, it was finicky, but in a very fun way. And I don't even know if I lined it out without using light matter craft, because I wasn't using light matter craft at this point. But yeah, pretty much everything, and then this sort of bottom bit and then that back wall there only came apart after I was like, you know what, I'm finishing this. Like, this is hideous, I'm going to finish it. So I dug out the floors, put everything I would need in here and tidied it up. It was like literally a box with a square in the middle, and all this was shoved into a square. So I'm still not 100% finished. Oh Jesus. Anyway, yeah, so this is all the stuff in here that was just shoved in the middle bit that I need to sort out. But that's fine for now. It gets the job done. It's quite good. And that's kind of it for unfinished projects, really. Like, that's it. Like, that's it though. Cut the video here. It's done. There's no more to be said. I yapped on for way too long. I'm actually gonna have to make a part of 1.5 with just all the madness. That's just chatting rubbish, doing a little tour and all that shit. But no, this was good. This is fun. This is recapped everything for me. It's made me understand what I've got going on and helped me like bring everything back, so I can actually finally finish the project and finally be like put a cap on this project. But no, it was good. It was fun. It was exactly what I needed, and even video editing all this has been good. So I think putting it out there in such an unfinished state, it will shame me into finally finishing something, because I've got eyes on it. I've got people seeing it. So yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes from here and what happens next. So cool.